Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Obviously, I'm Mike. This is just an update video as of September 21st. I know when I watch some people's videos and see things in the background, I'd kind of like to know some information on that and see what it is. So today I'm just going to go over pretty much everything that I currently have in my possession, or my collection, whatever you want to say. First, everybody knows the 79 216 hydraulic lift, which I paid $25 for. Technically, I paid $225 for it and sold the sleeve hitch off it for $200. The sleeve hitch was sold before I bought it. When I got the tractor, I removed the sleeve hitch, got paid, and sent it out. Next, my 1970 120 patio. I paid $800 for this tractor. I've probably had it 2 or 3 weeks now. I put all 4 tires on it as I did 216 as well. It does run and drive just like the 216, in pretty good shape. I'd like to interrupt this because for some reason my camera is making the colors weird, but these tractors do look a lot better than they look in this video. For some reason, the color in the video is off. Anyway, this is my brother's, not mine. Next up is my 69 112 hydraulic lift. It is an undercover patio, I have decided. It's probably just going to stay green because it looks nice green. And somebody did a nice job restoring it. Oh, well, not a nice job, but an okay job. And then I got my 31 tiller on the back of it. Oh, I forgot. I paid, I think, $500 for this tractor. And I've put quite a bit of work in it since. I put these tires on it. These tires came off of the 120 patio. I put those on because it had the 3 ribs, which I had put on it. Next is my Turf Groom Model 136 lawn sweeper. I picked this up at an auction for $2. The only thing I have done to it is my dad and I built and I installed this bracket. I put this rope on here to dump it, and then I extended the engage rope with some baling twine. I installed this spring to keep because it was starting to get worn out. The hitch was going over far enough that it wouldn't stay disengaged, so I put that spring on there. I shortened the spring that holds this on, which is this. I shortened that spring, and I put air in the tires. That's all I've done. It works. I played with it a little when I got it, and there's going to be a video on using it here in a week or two if it ever quits raining. It started raining last night and it's supposed to rain all week. I have I believe it's a Brindley, but there's no name on it. There is a tag, what's left of one. Rear blade, I paid $50 for it. Drove quite a ways to go get it. And then, of course, my 43 front blade. It came with my 112 side tag. 1971 Gravely 450 front drive kit, front brush hog, rear bar tires I put on. I paid $200 for this tractor. Paid, I think, $450 for the front drive kit. And then I traded a walk behind Gravely for the brush hog and assistance with getting it running. And then I paid $100 for these tires, bar tires mounted. I put a battery in it. I've put a lot of work into this tractor. I have sickle bars for it and a front snowplow. Currently I need to rebuild the carb because the float's stuck, and filling the oil with gasoline, which is not good, so it's currently out of order. 1970 120 green from the factory, not a patio. I paid $500 for this tractor. It was supposed to run. I got there, it had no oil, no gas. So we put oil in it, put gas in it, and it ran like crap. Only had one throttle because everything was froze up. And the video on this tractor is still not out. I am still working on it and fighting with it, trying to get it running. So eventually you guys will see a video come out on this tractor. I've had it since June. So fingers crossed, but it's still throwing a fit. This tractor is a 1966 110 hydraulic lift. Obviously it's a round fender. I paid $600 for it. It came with an extra trans. It did come with a mower deck as well. The video's already been out on it for quite a while. I bought it non-running. I got it running, and it needed more work than I was willing to put into it yet. I'm going to restore it someday. Next up is 1969 110 yellow patio hydraulic lift. I have it used to be brand new, a new old stock patio seat. It's in the house that was on it. I removed it before I brought it home. I have not messed with this tractor whatsoever to see if it runs. I know it turns over as it did when I got it. The way it currently is the way I got it. I paid, I think, $150 or $200 for it. The next tractor over there is a 1970 112 hydraulic lift patio. That tractor is the reason that my green 69 over here is going to stay green. I'm going to keep this one. I paid about the same for it, I think $150, 200 bucks. The transmission's locked up in it, won't roll, so it probably needs a new trans. Again, I haven't messed with it or tried to get it going. The engine is not stuck. The next tractor over is a 1969 140H3 patio. I had been messing with it at one point. It'll try and fire, and the video's obviously not out on it yet because I haven't finished it. I bought some others and it just got stuck back there. You see over here my 1965 John Deere 110. I will give you guys a better look at that. I have to go around the back. And then my two snowmobiles, which I'll show you in a minute. I almost forgot to mention, don't remember what that sleeve hitch came on. Might have came on a tractor I already sold. I bought this plow for $80 2 or 3 years ago, and I repainted it with TSC spray paint. Never got around to finishing painting it or putting decals on it, and then I used it and it needs painted again. I have a 43C grader blade sitting over here. I paid $400 for. I actually bought it from Tim Wagner in Michigan. I do have one other tractor that I will show you I bought from him at the same time. These are Gravely tires and rims. I am going to be getting an 812 hopefully in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to throw those on it. Have Cub and John Deere wheel weights sitting over here, my oil, new fuel line, toolbox with parts stash, more parts stash. I have 4 bar tires here, 2 sets. One will be going on the 812 I'm getting. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the other one. Paid $150 for both sets. They need tubes. The one tire here is fairly sketchy. I'm not sure. I think I put air in it once and it's obviously flat again. Here's my category 0 3-point to sleeve hitch adapter. I don't remember what I paid for it. I think 25 or 30 bucks. And I repainted it. It was pitted up pretty bad. Then I got more pieces and parts. 216 hood. More side panels. More pieces and parts. I got a gas tank, and these were on that plow. They were on the back, so these wheels would be running on the land. Over here I don't remember what model this planer was. I want to say KK something. I don't remember. Paid $100 for it. It kind of works. Needs work. I got that plow. I think I have 100.5 in it, is what I figured. Or no, it wasn't that much. It might have been. I don't remember. The guy gave it to me, and I had gone 3 hours to go buy something, so I just put that down for the cost of fuel and a little bit of the tractor. As you see, it is twisted. This is my Brindley cultivator. I bought this with the adapter I showed you. I think I got them both for like 75 bucks or something. Also, I did repaint that. It wasn't like that when I got it. More mower deck cover parts back here. I have another mower deck sitting right here. It's a 47-inch with nice original wheels. This is my 1980 Yamaha Enticer 340. This is the first snowmobile I ever purchased. My brother and I went together and purchased it, and he decided he didn't want it anymore after about a year, and so I bought him out. And this has been my rider ever since. It's in lovely, perfect mechanical condition. We rebuilt the motor top end last year, or it might have been 2 years ago now. This is my other Yamaha Enticer 340. It's also an 80. It is a deluxe. I'm going to sell it. If it doesn't sell fairly soon, I think I will keep it, but it is for sale for $800 firm, because that's what I have in it. It runs and rides. New sparkulators, coil, you know, all that happy. This is my 39 tiller? No. I don't actually remember what the hell model this is. The tag's kind of cruddy. 30, maybe. Yeah, that's what it says. Round fender tiller. This is the 65 110. I got this for free out of a scrap pile. And it's just on there. It doesn't actually work. Other side of the 69 140 H3 patio. And the 112. My 37A, I bought this when I was just starting into the garden tractors. I paid $50 for it and everything worked. I put it on the 216 last year and tried it out. Wasn't my favorite thing, so I won't be using it anymore. I have another Brindley sleeve hitch plow over here. Push mower, 14 SE, 21-inch cut. You know, 4.5 horse, all that happy. It's a 5-speed self-propel with electric start. I bought it for $25 and was going to get it running, and I just haven't messed with it. So if somebody wants it, I'd sell it for 150 bucks. It might have been 50 I paid for it. I paid something kind of low for it. I'd sell it for 150, otherwise I'm going to keep it and one day get it running. Patio 5A sprayer. You guys have probably seen this. I've never done a video on it. The motor and pumps sitting on the workbench over here. It's a restoration project. I paid $50 for it. Here you got my 75 214 hydraulic. We have had videos on that. You guys know all about it. I did a new head gasket on it. That's the one that the head stud broke off in the block. Then I've got, again, more pieces and parts laying on here and over there and everywhere else. I bought this from Tim Wagner. This is the 75 200 that I own. I think I paid, I was going to give him $400 for it, but I got there and it was in worse shape than he had initially thought. I think he knocked off 50 or 100, I don't remember. But that was 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive each way to go get. It does run and drive, but it's been sitting here. It got started in one of my last videos. I showed y'all starting some of these. This 140, I think the first video was out on it, taking it apart. Once I get some money going, I bought all the parts. I just need to have the engine sent out to the machine shop and bored and turn the crank and everything. Then Over here I got my 75 210 hydraulic. You saw videos on it when it first got here. Over here I have another plow. It's the older style one. Most of these plows are on my YouTube channel. Just check them out. I got a weight over here for I don't know what. It came on a tractor and I kept it. And then my double gang disc that I have $90 in. I think I paid $60 for that plow. It might have been $80. Another sleeve hitch. Okay, back to the back of the barn. Here's 2 tires. I have 2 more. One here, and I think the other one's up and under it in front somewhere, or under the workbench wagon. They have the 1969 only flat center rims that are worth 100 each, 200 each, something like that. And here's focus camera. Here's another look at the 140. I did put the bar tires on it. It had turfs. Some more of my pieces parts. Bezel I redid, fixed, repainted, all that good stuff. There's the engine for the 5A and the pump. Another 200 series hood. Splitter valve for 300 series. There's the 200 over there. This is a 208. This is the tractor that I got. The guy gave me that 3-point plow. I still need to find some skinny front tires for it and some skinny rear tires for it. That'll be a someday project. It does run and drive. It lacks power though pretty bad, so I got to figure that problem out. But otherwise, I have mowed a little bit with it, and it drives and mows nice. This is my 75 212 hydraulic lift. I forgot this had wheel weights on it. It has wheel weights on it. I put these bar tires on it. It had turfs, but it did have the weights when I bought it. In pretty nice shape. Runs and drives real good, but it burns a lot of oil. So it's bad enough that I don't want to run it. I mowed 2 passes around my house and it burned almost all the oil it had in it. This seat, almost new John Deere original seat. And no, it's not a patio seat. It's textured. That's just not textured. That's just a camera that makes it look like that. I will show you what this goes to here in a minute. In the meantime, here's all my linkages for this tractor, that tractor. I think that one has both, and so does that one. But I got a boatload of tractors that need the linkages. Ultrasonic cleaner. I don't remember what this grill came out of, but this is my ultrasonic cleaner. I picked up for like 160 bucks off Amazon. More transaxles, mostly junk that I took out of tractors and replaced. More pieces and random parts, disc parts, you know, the whole 9. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's only been a couple seconds for you guys, but you know, it's been most of the day. It's still raining out here. It's just mist now. Y'all probably can't see it, but you see everything's wet out here and miserable. Water dripping off of everything. So I'm gonna try and finish this up real quick. I had gotten everything in the barn taken care of. Let's do everything that's out here. First off, this hood is one that I kept for the hoopty. Some of you guys know that's our mud mower. Also, all the tires under it are also for that tractor. We have a set of bar tires and a set of turf tires. I have 2 Gravely sickle bars, which I am going to sell because I don't really like how they work. So $100 for both of those for anybody that wants them. They both work. This one is welded on because it was worn out. This one is missing the nut. I got front axle and tires and rims off of a 212, I believe they came off of. And then I got a set of rear tires and rims, which I'm pretty sure came off of that 140. Then I have another extra set of tires and rims. Don't remember what they came off of. Oh, they came with a 208 I bought. A weight bracket. That wheel weight, the yellow wheel weight that was with my disc, I just showed you. It was bolted on this, and it was bolted on the front of a 112. I don't know if what I'm gonna do with that. If somebody wants it, So you can have it for 10 bucks. Just come get it. If you want anything you see, drop a comment down below. Everything's for sale for the right price, even though a lot of stuff isn't intendedly for sale. I got disc frames over here, mule drive for a 317. Obviously the 3-point platform setup off of on the 212 that's back there. You saw a video on a roller. If somebody wants that, give me 20 bucks for it. You can have it. Mower deck, brand new, 100% rebuilt mower deck, 50-inch deck for a Gravely. I was going to keep it, but I don't like it sitting out here. So if somebody wants it, give me $400 or $500 for it. From my understanding, that's what they're worth. You can make an offer on it if you want. This is a 1970 140 H3 patio. It's a future restoration project. Now this gem right here, I just picked up yesterday, or 2 days ago, my bad. And of course the video is still making the color off. That's a little closer to reality. It's a 1980. It's still making it look more faded and washed out in the video, but it's a 1980 317 with, obviously, with a tiller. And believe it or not, the nice original seat that I showed you is for this tractor. This tractor is 100% original. It's never been painted or butchered. The points cover is sitting right here. I put new points on it, new condenser, and I replaced the throttle cable. And she now runs and drives. I needs this brake, cushion, I guess, and this side panel needs bolted on. The rest of the way, it's only got one bolt in it. And of course, I disengaged it to get it on the truck, the hydro, and when I re-engaged it, the reverse didn't re-engage. It stuck down, so I only have forward currently, but the hydraulics work for the lift on the tiller. It runs and drives. It smokes a bit, but it does run, it does drive. The tiller works. It has 850 something hours on it. There you go, 52. The serial number is 1980. I paid, well, I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it. I am currently trying to sell this tractor. I found another tractor that I would love to have. I'm not going to release any information besides that. And if I can sell this, I will be able to buy it more than likely. So anyone interested in this, whoa, that's a little dark. Let's try there. I'm going to sell this for $2 grand and include that tractor as a parts tractor. I know for a fact the tiller is $500, the rear PTO is $500, and I know darn well the tractor is worth $500. I am including the original seat at that price. The price is firm, and it won't be for sale for maybe a week or so. If it sells, fine, otherwise I'm going to keep it. The mule drive that's sitting over there is the original one for it. It'll go too. I am the third owner on this tractor. It was bought new with a mower deck and a tiller, and apparently no rear hitch because it doesn't have one, but the bolts are there. If someone, well, you can't see with that, it was probably not on there because the tiller would be my guess. Like I said, runs, drives. Tires are currently up. I put air in them when I got it, and they're still all holding, it looks like. But everything works on it. $2 grand firm. I do need to put the points cover back on and tweak the carburetor a little bit. No battery is included unless you want this for a core charge. I don't think it's a good battery, but that's what came out of it. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I have a correct 300 series deck. I would also sell for extra if anyone's interested. Moving on. Obviously, I said this tractor goes with it. It's also a 1980 317. It's more or less a parts tractor. It could be got running. The engine is good. We checked it. It's not blown up. So it could be gotten running, but it's missing a lot of parts. To sell it separate, I'd like 300 bucks out of this, and that's as low as I will go. 71 110. I bought it for I think 80 bucks at a parts yard, and I fiddle farted around with it a little bit. I never did have a hood. I didn't keep that. So it is also for sale. If anyone wants it, $100 firm. The engine and transmission are worth double that. This is my 316K, as everyone probably knows. It is a future project. The engine and everything else are on that cart, the hood and everything. Another 71 110. Same story. I think I paid $150 for it and went 2 hours to go get it. So 200 bucks firm takes that one. Cash only, you know. For anyone that wonders, I'm in Ohio. This one is, I think it's a 73. No, it's a 72. It's electric PTO. 72, 112 electric lift. And I was going to sell it, but I got it. I bought it sight unseen. I got it here, and it has a helper spring with electric lift, which I've never seen, and some people have argued that they don't exist. So I'm keeping that for now, unless somebody offers me a hell of a chunk of change. Paid 100 bucks for it. This is my Brindley disc I've been using. I think I paid like $25 for it or something. That's the cart with the rest of the 316 parts. As y'all know, the hoopty / mud mower snorkel is bent around so it's not getting water in the engine, guys, even though it doesn't care. That's our hoopty cart to pull around with this. This is my 85 212, and I don't know why the camera makes the back of the platform look blue, but it does. It runs and drives. Well, it ran and drove. I think I fouled out the spark plug, and I don't have the time to piss with it. So 300 bucks cash. That's also firm. This is the other 140 H3 patio that I'm going to be using in cahoots with the one up here to build mine. I think I paid $125 each for them or something. This came with the 316. It's a 4-way hydraulic. It's missing one of the cylinders because it was blowed out and leaked and everything. It's on that cart over there. And then that wagon came with the 212. So I'm going to keep that for now. Over here, you see I have Brindley aerator. I might sell it for 50 or 75 bucks. John Deere loader, which will eventually be on a 214 that I do not have yet. It came off a 140 that I sold. That is the frame to a 69 112 hydraulic lift. I'm going to take a few more pieces off it. I need some more springs for the clutch of mine, and then it's going to be free to whoever the heck wants it. Still has the tag on it, front axle, uprights, some of the parts. It's worth $0 for somebody to have a little bit of parts and scrap the frame. Then I have a cart of goodies. Got 6 mower decks, 2 snow plows, which are both pending sale, but the first person with cash takes them. So the yellow one's $150 and the white one is $125. Both are functioning, usable snow plows. I have the top patio deck here. Or no, never mind. It's the next patio deck down. Is for sale, $150 cash. I don't remember if it's froze up or not, but it's all there. It's for a 110, 112, 200 series. But since it's a patio 110, 112, it's a 39. This one will be for sale eventually. If you want it, make an offer. I'll probably keep, probably keep the wheels. But they're both patio decks. This one is most of a deck. It's missing the wheels, and it's got a beautiful tag on it. Just a little rust around the rivets. 100.5 for that shell. I didn't see any holes in it that I recall. Has all the spindles, all the blades, the belt, just missing the wheels, and there's no chute, which is normal. I have this bottom deck is my 120, 140, 300 series deck, and that's the one that I would let go with that 317 if somebody wanted it for a couple $100. It is supposed to mow. It came off my 140, and the guy said that he was mowing with it the week before. These two decks, the top one is a 120, 140 mower deck, 39-inch. I'm not quite ready to sell that one yet, but when I am, I have a buddy that's interested. The next one down is a round fender deck. I wasn't going to let it go yet, but I haven't used it, and I've had it for 4 months or something, so if somebody wants to give me a couple $100 for it, I'd probably sell it. Also, I have 2 disc sections over here for a Brindley disc and an extra transmission. Over here, this is the snowplow for my Gravely 450. Not for sale unless somebody offers me a pretty penny for it. I'm going to use it this winter. And then that is my sprayer that I would sell for $100 if somebody wanted it. It's electric, 12 volt. I don't know if it works. I haven't used it, but it's got sprayer arms and a nozzle, handheld nozzle. Okay guys, quite obviously I'm back in the barn. I know this wasn't the funnest video, but I'm sure some people were wondering what else I had. That is my collection. A lot of the bigger tractors are my dad's, and some snowmobiles in the back are my brother's. That's my garden tractor collection, and then my 2 snowmobiles I showed you. If anyone has anything I'm looking for, I'm interested in finding a John Deere 600 snowmobile, the older style. I'm not really a snowmobile guy. I've never had a John Deere snowmobile, but I'd like to have one. I'd like an older style 600. If anybody has one for sale that's not gold plated, I'd be interested. Pretty much any patio stuff that's not too expensive I'm interested in. Attachments, sleeve hitches, and lift linkages I'm usually interested in. Right now I'm not looking for any more tractors, but eventually I'd like to have some more. I think. Oh, one thing I am looking for pretty hard is an acreage hay rake, the straight rake, not the V, the 6-tine straight rake. I don't know. In a couple weeks I'll have some footage of it up on my channel. I'm borrowing a buddy's, and I'd like to have my own. So if y'all have one of those, let me know. If y'all want anything or have anything I'm looking for, drop a comment down below. I do buy and sell, but lots of people have got butt hurt because they're just a little whiner. I put an ad up on Craigslist that I buy and sell, interested in stuff, and people like to whine that I offer them too low. Well, you know, I got to make a living. I got to make my money too. And besides, they're usually 2 or 3 hours away, and so they don't never want to bring me nothing. So I got to be able to make money yet. If you have anything for sale that's not too expensive and not too far away, let me know. I am in about mid-Ohio, and I'm interested in anything John Deere, pretty much. Anything older John Deere. Don't come to me and say, I have an L100 or an L110. I don't want that garbage. It's the absolute, that's not even John Deere. It's just pieces of shit. So if you come to me and say that you have one of those for sale, I will probably block you. Those are not garden tractors. I worked at the John Deere dealer for a while, and even they said they are the biggest pieces of junk John Deere ever made. They were a big mistake. No, they shouldn't have been made. So if you come to me with one of those, I will block you. Fair warning. I'm pretty much interested in 400 series on back, older for garden tractors. And also, if anybody's interested in selling a 40 or 420 or 430 crawler with a blade, my dad is looking for one. Not one that's gold plated or restored, not one that's clapped out, rusted, solid, and junk. He's looking for one that is either running or not too hard to get running. So if anybody's got one of those by chance, let us know. Again, we're in mid-Ohio. Also, we have some other stuff for sale. We have a loader that came off this 720 propane right here. I am currently selling a 5-bottom John Deere plow, and it is a auto reset, semi-mounted. It seems to be in pretty good shape. I'm asking $1,000 for it. OBO, of course. And, you know, other assorted things. But y'all have heard me yakking for long enough. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content on all of this stuff, subscribe to the channel. All this stuff eventually will be on the channel. It's just going to take quite a while because I don't have unlimited funds. And while I can find it, I'm trying to get all the tractors I want to collect in the future. They will all get 100% restored, rebuilt trans, motor, all new tires, new paint. And I'm not going to do no Earl Scheib paint job. I sandblast them, take out every nut and bolt, sandblast them, prime them, paint them, clear coat them. I do it right. So I'd like to start filming those. Coming this next spring, perhaps. I have that 68 side tag that y'all didn't see because it's 100% torn apart. I'm hoping to be able to paint that. Lots of parts of it are already sandblasted and primed. We've been doing it a little at a time. Once everything's done being primed, I'm going to film it if I can. I'm going to take everything out, clean it off, and paint it. So if y'all are interested in that, be looking forward to that. But other than that, thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate any views that I get. Obviously, I only have a little over 200. I think it was 209 subscribers and a lot more views. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. And subscribe for more content. Catch you next time.